In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a clip like this with a big logo on it and remove that logo in Adobe After Effects. So we end up with a clip like this. So let's see how it's done. Here we are in After Effects. I've imported the clip, which we can see here in the project panel. I'm just going to right click on it and select New Comp from Selection. Next, I'm going to select the pen tool and draw a mask around the logo that we'd like to remove. Then I'm going to click the drop down arrow next to the clip in the timeline panel, click the drop down for masks and set the mask mode to none. Next, right click mask 1 and select track mask. This will automatically open the tracker panel, and under method we want to make sure position, scale and rotation is selected before hitting track selected masks forward. When the tracking's finished, I'm just going to scrub through the timeline just to check that it has tracked around the Apple logo correctly, which I can see it has. I'm then going to set the mask mode to subtract. Next, come over to the Content Aware Fill panel. If you can't see that, go to Window Content Aware Fill. Then over in the Content Aware Fill panel, I usually set my alpha expansion to around 10. Then because the logo is on a flat surface, I'm going to set the fill method to surface. And I'm going to keep the range set to work area. Then click Generate Fill Layer and let After Effects analyze and render the area we want to fill. This can take some time, so I've sped this bit up. Now that it's completed, scrubbing through the timeline, I can see it's looking quite smudgy where the logo was. So here's what we're going to do to correct that. Select the fill layer that After Effects has generated and press the backspace to delete it. I'm just going to bring the playhead to the beginning of the clip as well. Next, select None from the mask mode. I'm then going to come back over to the Content Aware Fill panel and click Create Reference Frame, which will open the selected frame in Photoshop. I'm then going to press L on my keyboard, or you can go and select the polygonal lasso tool from the Tools menu. I'm then going to zoom in slightly and just click around the logo to create a selection. Next, we want to fill using Content Aware Fill. So if you hit Shift F5, that will bring up your fill options. Then under Contents, select Content Aware and then press OK. Deselect the selection using Command D on a Mac or Control D on a PC. Finally, save and close, and let's go back to After Effects. So as you can see by doing this, it's created a reference frame. This is just going to give After Effects a bit more information into how that laptop should look without the logo there. Next, I'm just going to go through about every second and a half and go through the same process of removing the logo in Photoshop. On this particular frame, it looks a little smudged, so I'm just going to press the keyboard shortcut J to bring up my spot healing brush tool and just brush over it to smooth it out. Whilst we watch a sped up version of me creating the rest of the reference frames, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be creating more tutorials similar to this one on using Premiere Pro and After Effects. So if you're enjoying this tutorial, hit the subscribe button because there'll be more tutorials coming soon. Now that I've set all the reference frames, I'm going to go back to mask mode and set it to subtract. If you're wondering why it doesn't look like the mask has subtracted, it's because the playhead will be over the reference frame. If you drag the playhead along, you'll see that the mask is in fact set to subtract. Next, we're going to come back over to the Content Aware Fill panel and click Generate Fill Layer. Let that analyze and render. When that's done, I'm going to hit play. And there we have it. After Effects done a pretty good job of removing the Apple logo from the laptop. There are a few bits where it starts looking a bit patchy. So what I'd do, I'd just go and repeat this process, but add a few more reference frames, particularly where it starts looking patchy. If you've got any questions at all about this, do leave me a comment, and I'll do my very best to reply to every single one of them. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be creating more tutorials like this using Premiere Pro, After Effects and Photoshop. So if you did like this video, hit the subscribe button. See you next time.